Look at that, just beads. Look at it. Just look at it. Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another video. If this is your first time tuning in to my channel, this is my 2022 GT tuned by Palm Beach on E85. It is ceramic coated. I ceramic coated it myself, and that's what this video is about. I did a video on applying the ceramic coating almost 2 years ago. Now it's fall. We got rain coming in quite a bit actually within the next few days, and it's not technically due to apply ceramic coating again, but I have another bottle. I want to just reapply it because I could either do it now or in the springtime, because in the springtime it rains a lot here, a lot of storms, so I can apply it now and I would have I wouldn't have to worry about applying it again for at least another 2 to 3 years. So part of the reason why I like the Avalon King ceramic coating is if your car is flawless paint wise, it doesn't have any swirls in the paint, you don't have to do, if you don't have to do any paint correction to the paint prior to putting on the ceramic coating, the application for the ceramic coating is super easy. It's easier than actually putting on a paste wax. The process is super easy. It doesn't take long to apply it on the whole car. One small bottle can take up the whole car, and if you want to put ceramic coating on the wheels, you can, the windshield, even some interior pieces also as well. A lot of that can get done with just one bottle on a car about the size of a Mustang. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to apply another coat of ceramic coating on the car. I'm going to break down the step-by-step process, and I'll put a link in the description for this ceramic coating. It's super easy. If you don't have a lot to do paint correction wise, like I said, you can apply ceramic coating on your car and save yourself hundreds of dollars. But there is just one small problem when it comes to the ceramic coating I have. I can't remember where I put it. I had it in the garage for a little bit, but with the Texas heat, not good to have all that stuff in the garage. I brought it inside the house, and we moved a lot of shit around for Halloween, you know, pulling out decorations and shit, and yeah, I don't know where I put it, so I'm gonna try to go find my bottle of ceramic, because it's not where I put it, or at least where I remember it was at. So I'm gonna go hunt that down, and hopefully we can get this done today. Okay, some good news. It took me like 3 days, but I found it. It was buried in a Halloween box for all our Halloween stuff. When we took down our Halloween decorations, it was inside there. So somehow it got thrown in the Halloween decoration box. But before any of that, you get the prep shampoo here from Avalon King. What this does, it's just, you know, like a regular soap wash on the car, but it strips any contaminants that you have on the car. So if you do like a detail spray that has any waxes or anything like that on the paint, it just strips it all off. You apply the soap just like like any other soap. You put this on first, you dry the car off after it's done, and then you want to obviously apply the ceramic in the shades. After we're done, let's pull it back here in the garage, and when we apply the ceramic, we're going to kind of do a 2 by 2 foot square section on each part of the car, and after it cures, you just buff it out and you're basically done. I haven't driven this thing in probably like 3 days. It's been a while. Love the cold start. So we're gonna give this thing a bath. It's basically clean. Felt like any dust or other shit on it, we'll get cleaned off real quick, dry it off, pull back in, and start the process. That's all I got, but you know, it's pretty concentrated shit, so that's all you need. Okay, so before applying, just shake it up. So as I said, once I start, I'm gonna just do like a 2 by 2 foot section on the hood, And it's going to create kind of like an oily rainbow effect. And once you see that, then it's okay to just buff it out and move on to the next section from there, so on and so forth. So let's go get the applicator pad and we'll start on the first area. All right, so just go one way like so. Super, super easy to apply. That's why I love this stuff over doing like a wax. Just the application process is just so much easier. Like this, and then after you're done, you go like a crosshatch. You go one way, then do the exact same, you cover the exact same area, going the opposite direction, just to make sure that you cover, you know, the whole area and all the spaces that you might have missed the first time. And you can already see, I don't know if you can see in the sun there, it's not direct sunlight, so it's fine, but it's going to start creating like that oily effect, and then we can start buffing it out. As soon as you start to see that, usually about 2 or 3 minutes after it's applied, you should be good to start buffing it out. So we're just going to start, just, you know, it's nothing special, just buff it out until that rainbow haze is gone. And you should be good to go in that area. And just keep on moving to the next area. Okay, so I'm making my way down toward, obviously, the passenger side door. Honestly, if you have a clean car, the whole process should maybe, not clean car, but like if you don't have to like do any paint correction, cutting and buffing, all that kind of shit, this should only take you like an hour. Depending on how, if you're doing a truck, obviously, you know, that may take you all day. But a Mustang process ain't gonna take that long. And so far I've done maybe almost half the car, and I might have maybe so far used not even half of the bottle. So, process is super quick. And this shit can last, like I said, 2 years. Now if you take the car in, obviously, and you have it professionally ceramic coated, I'm not too knowledgeable on all the different types of ceramic coating. I know there's different kinds that last longer than others. You take it in, you pay more to have it last longer, 3, 4, 5 years. This stuff has been known to last at least 2. Now I'm getting it done under 2 years, and that's mainly just possibly cover some areas I might have missed the first time. 2, for all of you that are watching that haven't watched the previous one I did, I'm reapplying it. And just to let you know my overall thoughts and, you know, what I think of it, and if it is worth to do it yourself. And honestly, if you don't need to go have it, if you don't have to have it cut and buffed, do all the paint correction and all that kind of stuff you have to get done before applying ceramic. And then if you do a PPF afterwards, or you put the PPF on, if you don't do all that, I highly recommend the Armor Shield 9 from Avalon King, because it does last, it does work, and it will last longer as long as you keep the car clean and take care of it and wipe it down every day. I haven't washed this car, with the exception of today. I have not washed this thing in probably 6 months. I drive it every day. Now I wipe it down and I clean it with my detail spray, but I haven't taken out the pressure washer and cleaned this thing with the foam cannon in probably 6 months. Okay, made my way, got the whole passenger side, got half the trunk and the spoiler, and half of the rear bumper. But I wanted to let you guys know, obviously anybody that owns an S550, this area, no matter how much you clean your car, this always gets dirty 4.5 seconds after you clean the car. So make sure you lather the whole deck lid, because ceramic coating on anything, obviously, if it gets dusty, you can just wipe it off. Obviously, cleaning obviously is another story. It makes washing super easy, but make sure you get the deck lid, because this is the first thing to get dust on it, dirt, scratches, whatever, and it's always right after you wash the car. So makes the cleaning, just wiping off process, that much easier. I just got the tail lights I got from the tail light over, so I'm making my way back over this way, and we're gonna go around, so on and so forth. There's no need to film the entire process because it's the same repetitive process, but after I'm done, we're gonna pull the car out and have it sit in the sun because it makes the curing process after it's been applied and buffed out that much quicker. They say to let the car sit for about a day or so, so that sitting in the sun, if it's not raining, helps the curing process go much faster. All right, and just like that, whole car is done. I was able to get, obviously, all the paint. I got the black pieces in the front, got the headlights, the taillights, as you saw, and I still have a little window right there. You can see I still got about that much of it left, so I have enough to go through and do all of the wheels, maybe the windshield. I should have enough for that also as well. So I'm gonna go do the wheels next, and then after I buff all that out with, hopefully I can get enough to do the windshield, we'll pull the car out and we'll do the obligatory water test. All right, so whole process, whole car, including the wheels, probably took maybe an hour and a half total time. Applying it on, having it cured, buff it off, all this stuff. Total time, about an hour and a half. So if anybody is looking to ceramic coat the car, but they don't need to do paint correction, they don't want to do PPF, go ahead and give Avalon King a try. It's the Armor Shield 9. A bottle of stuff, it's like 80 bucks. It doesn't cost a whole lot, and it can last for probably a good solid 2 years, depending on how good you take care of the paint and keep it clean. So let's go ahead and do the water. I got my Gatorade mix. So, like I said, it already had ceramic on it. It's just now a more solid, brand new coat. And look at that, just beads. Look at it. Just look at it. Basically already dry. Let's try up here. Yep. Down the way. Down the way. And I'm wasting my Gatorade. Just makes it so much easier. And I only spent, it's like 80 bucks. All right, so I will provide a link to the Armor Shield 9 from Avalon King in the description. If anyone is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and they haven't applied ceramic coating on a car and you want an extra hand, hit me up. You know, at that time I'd happy to help you guys out with the car. So on that note, I'm gonna close this out. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit subscribe, drop a like, comment, all that shit, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye.